Poop bag check. Dog ready to go? You ready to go? You ready? Alright guys. Oh, I am here at Waterway Park. I'm going to give Kitt his first walk for today, and we're going to narrate another video I have that did not turn out. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I'm going to narrate it, and that other video is Kitt's very first ferry ride. Oh yeah, I am One Bubba Mike One. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I might add that on my videos. Okay, let's go on with the intro. Don't eat any of that. Come on, Bubby. Well, real quick before we get today's video started, I want to thank you guys for the comments on One Dog or Two. And I want to thank you on the comments of how he needs a friend. What we have decided was if we got another dog. That's a big if. It won't be for a while. And we're also thinking about maybe fencing in more of our backyard. I don't know where we're going to get that money at. But if we did or are able to do such things, which we want to, oh yeah. Now, I do have a big enough fenced-in area for 2 dogs, but right now isn't the time to get another dog. Now, I just now noticed something. Let's see if I can get this on camera. We're gonna hold the camera down. Do you see how it's kind of like wavy through there? How the ground is not even? Huh, Kitt? As many times we walk through this, have we ever noticed that before? Okay, over the weekend we decided to go to Rabbit Hash, Kentucky. Reason we want to go over there is to explore. And we did a lot of exploring when we was over in Kentucky. Some of that may be on a future video. We also, oh God, that feels good. It's a cooler morning, by the way. Very cool. That feels good. Doesn't that feel good, Kitt? Oh my God. Okay, get off, come on, Mike, quit getting off the subject. I have a terrible habit doing that. We also want to look up some graveyards while we was over there and other things of interest. Well, the roads over in Rabbit Hash, Kentucky are very narrow and they're not exactly the friendliest roads. And no sooner we got over there, the weather was not being cooperative. No. We would get a downpour for like 15 minutes, then it stopped, the sun would come back out, then another downpour, and it got to the point where we was like, we picked the wrong day to come over here. It was quite obvious I wouldn't be fishing that evening. No, I wanted to. I didn't do any fishing at all. So we decided, well, we want to take the ferry back. Now the reason we didn't take the ferry over is because my daughter gets sick. Last time she was on that ferry, she got sick because the motion and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, I wish we could take the ferry back. And Angie's like, Elizabeth? Yeah, Elizabeth's been with us because she's on vacation. Angie has some medicine that would help her out. So she took some medicine, and about 30 minutes later, we're getting ready to go on the ferry. We had to pay with our cell phone, $5 actually, $4.99 to be exact. My concern was Kitt. Yeah, how well will he do on the ferry? Yeah, how well will you do on the ferry? And the reason I say that is because my dog Stormy did not like the ferry. No, it used to kind of scare her a little bit. And I was worried about him. Then when we pulled the car on the ferry, my whole idea was to get out of the car with Kitt, but no, we realized how hot that, even though it's rained off and on, the dock of the ferry's metal, and that thing was hot. So I had to sit in the car with Kitt. I did ask Elizabeth to get out of the car because being in a car going through on a ferry will make you loopsy. It will. It'll make you even sicker. Oh, you're going to do that now? See, that's why Dad comes prepared with a poop bag. I'll be back. Now, the reason I'm narrating some of this video footage on the ferry, because some of it did not come out well because of the sounds of me being inside the car with Kitt. I don't know, it just did not come out well. and I don't know, I could have done it a better job. I didn't do that bad of a job, but let's give some of that footage as I talk now. Today is my puppy's first day to ride the ferry, and we're staying in the car, so I hope I don't vomit or nobody else vomit. Usually we get out, but here you go. Okay, I don't know what I'm shooting right now because I'm not home to see the clip I'm using, but yeah, I'm showing the Ohio River, and right on the other side of the Ohio River is Rabbit Hash, Kentucky. That's right, and that's our right over on the other side of the Ohio River is Rising Sun, Indiana, because we're leaving from Rabbit Hash, Kentucky. Now, I did show Kitt inside the car, and there is something on my lip. I don't know what it is. The only thing I can think of is when I was outside of the car with Kitt, before we went on to the dock, or before we went on to the ferry, the wind was blowing leaves all over us. Oh yeah, it was super windy, guys. Only thing I could think was I had a piece of leaf on my lip or something. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. So I'm pointing that out, guys. Yes, I am definitely pointing that out. I don't look my best, but Kitt's enjoying it. Kitt did not care. Now, the guy that is driving the ferry was making sure everybody, you know, was doing okay. He goes by and says, was you able to pay? Was you able to pay? And we all said yes, and he started talking to Kitt. Kitt did bark at him a few times, but Kitt was like, wow. So the ferry, well, I don't know if I showed this part, but I guess maybe this clip will show, we're moving, and Kitt's just having a grand old time. He's having a good old time. And I'm telling Kitt, it's like, oh boy, hope this don't make me sick. Normally they don't. No. Even though I have an inner ear problem, the last many times I've been on the ferry, I've been fine. Now, Elizabeth and Angie are outside the car, and I had definitely asked for them to go out because I didn't want them getting sick, motion sickness, and they seem to be doing fine because I was asking, and Kitt's doing a grand, I mean, he's doing grand. He's in the back, and I was like, this is kind of cool. I'm fine too, and he's enjoying it. He's looking around, he's like, wow. And I'm telling Kitt what's going on. I was like, you know, it'd be nice if this ferry stops in the middle of the Ohio River, because I got fishing poles on board. We could do some fishing in the middle of the Ohio River. How cool would that be, Kitt? And I was like, okay, over there's Rising Sun, Kitt. That's where we're going. We're going right over there to Rising Sun. And he did well, guys. He did. I did not expect him to do this good. Right there ahead is that berry tree I believe was making my puppy sick during the spring months and possibly fall. I don't think there's any berries on the ground, but I do need to hit that garbage can right yonder there. Hey, Kitt, that is the garbage can you and I are going to hit, okay? Now, if there's any more footage, I'm going to run it probably now of the ferry. I don't know how much footage is left. And it may not be going what I'm saying. It may not. I mean, just some of it may be in rhythm, and some of it may not. But yeah, he enjoyed the ferry ride, and hold on, Kitt, let's throw this away, Bubby. There we go. He enjoyed the ferry ride. He did excellent, y'all. I am so proud. Now, what's that mean for us in the future? There are things of interest over there. I want to go back. I may go back as soon as this coming weekend. I do not know. I do want to go back, and there is some graveyards over there. Oh, Kitt, I think that's the guy that comes over here with his dog. Yeah, there is graveyards over there I want to hit, and there is some ghost stories I like to hit in the future too, especially around Halloween time. Mr. Kitt enjoyed his ferry ride. He will have others. And it is much quicker going over on the ferry than it is the highway, because let me tell you, if we was to use the highway, it takes about 30 to 40 minutes longer to get to where we was going over in Rabbit Hash. Yeah. So the ferry knocks off 30 to 40 minutes of that trip. Now, all last year, and I'm thinking maybe the year before, let me straighten this up. I am on my long selfie stick today, by the way, guys. I'll show you here in a minute. It was free. Actually, the ferry ride was free for the longest time. Yeah, let me show you. I'm gonna extend my selfie stick out and show Hogan Creek. This should be a pretty fantastic shot. For the longest time, I used to leave my selfie stick extended out this far when I would do my video. And oh, I do believe we got a cop coming over here. We do. That's okay, they're allowed in here too. That cop came in here pretty fast. Interesting. They need cameras in this park. But anyway, Kitt, I am so proud of you. You did very well on that ferry ride. You did. And guess what Dad forgot? He forgot your doggy treats for when I train you. Ever show you guys the front of this? I was down here the day they carved this in, y'all. Let me show you. That is strange. That cop came in here at a high rate of speed. It's strange how he came in here at a high rate of speed like that. It's like he was looking for something. It makes me wonder, because if you can see my selfie stick right now, if you didn't know any better and I was in a distance, it looks like a gun barrel. It makes me wonder if somebody said, hey, there's a dude down there in the park with the dog and a gun. It does look like a gun barrel from the distance. It's black. It is the shape of a gun barrel with the camera on the other end. And I did have it down in my hand. And I was also using it to talk with, so I'm just wondering if somebody called ahead and said, hey, I don't know, he came in here really fast and went around fast, like he was looking for something. Maybe he noticed, hey, that dude just has a camera. It's not a gun barrel. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna walk Kitt a little bit more over yonder there. Let him get his morning walk in the rest of the way, and we'll see you next time. The next video will be a graveyard, and I have a story to go behind it. And the video after that, which will be on a Monday, I don't know what that would be. I don't know. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Come on. Let's get out of here. We'll see you in the next video or in the next adventure. See you then, guys.